The Ford Maverick no longer comes with a standard hybrid powertrain. Ford announced Wednesday that the 2.0-liter EcoBoost will replace it as the base engine, with the hybrid now commanding a $1,500 premium. That's a big loss on paper, though in the real world, you are unlikely to find a base Maverick hybrid without at least $1,500 of markup anyway. The move to make the hybrid an extra cost option should help with the supply issue, as demand for the 40 mpg plus compact pickup has been stronger than Ford expected. Realistically, it also helps capture some of the added markup that dealers have been applying and putting it in the Blue Oval account. Before we get back into the news, make sure to like and subscribe to enter a $100 Bitcoin giveaway. Comment down below if you are thinking about purchasing the Ford Maverick, and make sure to watch till the end so you don't miss out the new shocking news about the Ford Maverick. Now let's get back into the video. As Ford confirmed to The Drive, the Maverick's base price of $25,000 with destination charges remains. That'll just be a 2.0-liter turbo model. If you want the 2.5-liter hybrid, you'll have to spend at least $26,500. If you want to order a 2023 Maverick, that's too bad, as the pickup is sold out for this model year. We expect orders for the 2024 Maverick to open shortly. Act fast when they do, because last time, they sold out quickly. Ford has made some minor alterations to the popular Maverick pickup truck for the 2024 model year, and it's good news for those who want to use it for towing. The most significant change to the 2024 Maverick is on the engine front. For the 2022 and 2023 model years, the truck's 2.5-liter hybrid with 191 horsepower was the standard engine, while a 250 horsepower 2.0-liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder was an option. For 2024, this is switched, meaning the EcoBoost now comes standard while the hybrid is a $1,500 option. This will suit prospective customers who are looking to tow. All Ford Maverick models with the 2.5-liter hybrid powertrain are capped at 2,000 pounds of towing capacity. Most variants with the EcoBoost engine are also capped at this figure, but the rated towing capacity doubles to 4,000 pounds when equipped with the $745 tow package and the $2,200 all-wheel drive system. With prices for an EcoBoost-equipped Maverick now starting at $24,500, that means buyers will need to spend a minimum of $27,690 to get one that tows 4,000 pounds. The tow package is well priced at $745 given that it brings with it lower axle gear ratios, a transmission oil cooler, a higher capacity radiator, and an upgraded cooling fan. Ford does not offer the tow package on the Tremor, meaning it is only available with the XL, XLT, and Lariat variants. While a peak towing figure of 4,000 pounds is solid for a pickup truck of this size, both the Hyundai Santa Cruz and Honda Ridgeline can tow up to 5,000 pounds. Should this be a deciding factor for those tossing up between the trio? Probably not, but there will certainly be some buyers who need that extra 1,000 pounds. Back when the Ford Maverick first debuted, I got all kinds of hate for calling it the worst reveal of the year. My argument was the use of the Maverick nameplate wasn't appropriate and that the little truck was a niche product, at best. What I immediately found out was Maverick owners and fans are some of the most hypersensitive people on the internet. However, I stand by my objectively true statements that the Maverick is a wimp when it comes to towing and hauling, the two main reasons to buy any pickup truck. You can argue you want a Maverick to not do much of either, and that's fine, but it's objectively true that I can get a used minivan and do pretty much anything the little unibody truck can. But wait, the Maverick is turning out to be a failure in another way, one that to me just isn't surprising in the least, but that escaped its throngs of screaming, hypersensitive fans. As YouTube channel Car Questions Answered recently pointed out, Ford doesn't really want to sell many Mavericks. See, some people feel that Ford could just churn out more Mavericks than F-Series trucks and make a ton of money off volume. That sounds great, but the reality is the profit margin on the tiny pickups is, well, tiny. As pointed out in the video I've included, the market adjustments on F-Series trucks equal more than the final sales price of most Mavericks. Ford isn't stupid. It's in the business to make money, not stroke the ultra-sensitive egos of Maverick fanboys. Same goes for dealerships. As the guy in the video found out while touring several Ford dealerships in the area, he could get a Maverick, but the wait time was 6 to 8 months. One dealer was charging several thousand more. There were virtually no Mavericks on the lots, however there were plenty of F-Series trucks. And there were a few Rangers, too. One would argue that just shows how popular the Maverick is because dealers just can't keep them in stock, but the fact is dealers don't want them on their lots because they make next to nothing on them relative to other Ford trucks. In other words, the Maverick is a donkey. While Ram seems to be gearing up to bring its small truck, the Rampage, to the US, it just wouldn't be surprising if it's similarly difficult to get. Having a relatively affordable option to get people excited and at dealers can be a way to get people into a more expensive option. This is even with the Maverick costing far more than the ultra-affordable price point that was promoted. That's just business. On the other hand, Ford dealers are struggling with the same problem as pretty much everyone else. Their inventory is growing as production is increasing, but high interest rates and economic uncertainty keep shoppers away. The prices of so many F-150s are just ridiculous, but something will have to give, and I don't think it will be to send a deluge of Mavericks to dealers. To say the Maverick is a colossal failure wouldn't be too harsh. Nobody seems to want them, save a few smug guys on the internet. And all the continually slobbering articles released by other car sites as they get all worked up over all the supposed Maverick sales rush, I think really just functions to keep their very cozy relationship with Ford jovial. A dealership employee says in the video they can't order anymore after all the build slots sold out in just 4 days. That's not a statement of the Maverick's popularity, but instead is evidence Ford wants to keep supply low because the truck just isn't that profitable. This is why people have to wait until early next year to get one. From the moment the Ford Maverick launched for the 2022 model year, the affordable and efficient compact pickup was in high demand and short supply, and not much has changed on that front in the months since then. As Ford Authority reported back in January, the Blue Oval plans to add a third shift at the Hermosillo assembly plant next month in an effort to boost production while hiring 1,100 new direct workers and 5,000 indirect employees, though that still may not be enough to satisfy demand, according to Ford CEO Jim Farley. "Yeah, we're going to have a capacity increase in July at the plant," Farley said while speaking during the automaker's annual shareholder meeting. "That'll help. Unfortunately, we completely undercalled the demand for Mavericks. So, I'm not confident even with the capacity increase that we're going to have a lot of Mavericks available to everyone." That is it for today. Make sure to like and subscribe.